Hey everybody. So I just barely got my first set of dreadlocks yesterday. And I've been watching a lot of videos on why people got their dreadlocks and all that jazz, the reasons for it, and I thought it would be interesting if I uploaded something. I'm sorry, this ends up really rambly, but I'm really bad at editing video. So yeah, so I've wanted dreadlocks ever since I was 14 years old, and the desire just never went away, and so I figured, since it never went away, I might as well get them. As you can see, I was just determined to get them, and now I have them, which is awesome. Let's see. So yeah, probably the least important reason that I got them, or that I wanted to get them, is because they look cool. Well, I think they look cool. I think they're awesome, and I've always loved hairstyles with dreadlocks and whatnot. Another reason that I got them is because I just never, I don't know, my mom can attest to this. I was never the kind of person who really wanted to put a lot of effort into her hair, and I've never really been very concerned about appearances, and I don't know, I've just never wanted to care about what other people think of me, and I don't really. I used to, and it was a really long struggle for me. But now, I can take pride in who I am and what I look like, and because I like myself. I think I'm pretty. Anyway, so that was one reason. Because I just didn't put a lot of effort into my hair, and I never really cared about my hair. I had fun with it. I colored it a lot and cut it a lot, and only recently, when I went to beauty school, was when I started liking my hair. And it was always weird styles, like I shaved the side of my head, and I got an asymmetrical haircut and things like that, and I put pink in my bangs and all that jazz. And so I thought, what am I trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say, it's just not coming out easily. So I just didn't care about my hair as it was before, and I was tired of it, and I was really bored of it, and I've never liked my hair, really. I don't know why, I just hated my hair. Well, I didn't hate it, I just wasn't particularly fond of it for the majority of my life. And so when I saw dreadlocks, I was like, it was the first time I was like, this is a style that I want. This is what I want my hair to look like. I will enjoy having my hair looking like this. And at the time, I knew that there was a stereotype against them. I mean, it's pretty obvious. People look at people with dreadlocks and they're like, oh, you look good on the top of your hair. You're filthy and whatever. But I didn't really pay that much attention to it at the time. Now, especially after watching so many YouTube videos of YouTubers with dreadlocks, I had a broader idea of the stereotype and how other people have experienced it and whatnot. But I came to the realization that I just didn't give a damn. I couldn't be bothered. I could not be bothered, because what someone else thinks of me is not as important as what I think of myself. So, yeah. So I think they're awesome. I mean, I think they're really cool looking. And whatever anyone else has to say, I mean, that's their opinion, but I couldn't care less. Another reason that I got them is, I heard another YouTuber say this, and I think it's very true, and I think it's definitely one of the reasons I got them. She said it was to weed out not the stereotypes, weed out the, shallow people. You know, because you can tell when someone judges you on your appearance. You know, it's usually more subtle, but if you have dreadlocks, you can usually really tell, and it's usually really obvious. And, like I said, I couldn't care what other people think about me, but I don't want people in my life who are going to judge me for what I look like, because I think that's stupid. You know, I try to never judge people for how they look, because I don't know them. What right do I have to judge them for anything, especially their looks, because there are very few things on our bodies that we can actually, you know, have control of safely, unlike plastic surgery, which in my opinion is not safe. But yeah, so I just think it's stupid to judge other people for what they look like. So if someone is going to judge me for what I look like, then I don't want to have a close relationship with them in any form. Let's see. Another reason is, I don't know, I just always felt kind of, I've never really felt like I fit in anywhere. I mean, I fit in with my friends, and I mean, I have a really great family. I have an amazing family, and they are awesome, and I love them to bits. And I can ask for a family that cares more than they do, because I am incredibly lucky to have a family like them. But it was still, you know, it was still hard on me because I really never felt like I was like other people, I guess. And I don't know. And before I was afraid to show it because I didn't feel like it was safe to show it, if that makes sense. I didn't feel like it was safe to show to people that I was different, because people have a tendency to see that someone is different and judge them very harshly for it. And I wasn't prepared for that when I was younger. So I kept it to myself, and I kept really quiet about it. I kept really quiet about the things that made me different. And then, and that was probably why it was easier when I was younger to push the thought of dreadlocks in the back of my mind. Because I wanted them, but there was still that doubt I had, and that fear I had that people would judge me harshly because of them. But yeah, so as I've gotten older and I've learned more about myself, and I've gotten to a place where I understand myself a lot better than I ever have, which is really awesome. I mean, it's a fantastic feeling. I mean, I'm only 19, so there's a lot of room to grow, but I understand myself more than I ever have, and I feel more comfortable in my own skin than I ever have. And I thought that it was about time that I had a physical representation of that, in a way. So yeah. You know, a lot of people get dreadlocks because it's a spiritual thing, and I guess that's my spiritual thing. You know, I mean, everyone gets dreadlocks for different reasons, and I think every reason is valid. I don't think any reason is stupid. But yeah, those are basically my reasons. I can't think of anything else to say. So, let's see. Oh. So, they're only a day old, but I was reading up on the internet, and as long as I, make sure that I don't keep wraps on them for too long, because they could cause weak spots in immature dreads like mine. But I put wraps in this little dragon. It's from a necklace I had, and I rarely wear jewelry, so of course I forgot to wear it, and then I just stopped wearing it. And this, I really like this yarn, but I was learning to make friendship bracelets, and this was a failure, but it was like one of the first ones I ever tried to make. So I was like, oh, my dress, memories. And it's got a butterfly on it. This came from an earring, a set of earrings that my mom bought me. And all of this is embroidery floss. And then this one just has embroidery floss on it. So, oh, and it's kind of lame because two came out at the back, like underneath at the very bottom. But I think that's because my hair is so short in the back that, no, turn on monitor. My hair is so short in the back underneath that they just couldn't stay in. So I'm just going to wait until my hair gets longer down there. I have some over here that are staying in really well. I don't know why these aren't, but I'm just gonna wait to put them back in. Go away, low battery warning. And, this video is really long. I tend to ramble a lot, I'm sorry. But, so, like, no one watches my videos, but if anyone happens upon one and would like to hear more about my dreads, I guess, if you're curious, I'm happy to answer questions, or, anything else about my life, because I'm cool. Yep, that's all I got. Bye-bye.